Company 3 Para, it's a chance to test themselves in the most arduous of conditions, alongside troops from 20 other countries.
So today is our second level incorporated or integrated company activity, and we will be assaulting an enemy position with live fire. So it'll be an interesting one for the lads to experience, and really is the culmination of our exercise so far, using live fire as opposed to blank fire.
Around 80 troops from 3 Para are here, spearheading today's final part of the exercise, a huge set-piece battle involving British and Jordanian forces, US armour and American bombing power. This year the exercise is a little different. The Jordanian Army's Quick Reaction Force, which itself is modelled on the British Army's 16 Air Assault Brigade, is taking the lead and for the first time commanding British troops in this mock battle.
They sort of see the maroon machine, as we term it, as where they want to go in the future. The ethos that we have within 16 Air Assault Brigade is something they very much want to model. They're a professional force, you know. We haven't shown them anything new, and actually some of our guys have been learning off them. Certainly some of the more urban sort of training they conduct out here is more developed perhaps than ours back in the UK. So yeah, it's not really been us teaching them, it's been them teaching us, and we're happy to get that information. You know, we trust them with our lives.
With the Para's riflemen landing over on their left flank, C Company's gun section head to the top of a nearby hill to lay down suppressing fire against a series of pretend targets. Beside them, Jordanian Army machine gunners do the same, the whole gun line under Jordanian command. This may be a mock battle, but since the rise of ISIS, it's a scenario that's all too familiar. An insurgent group attacking a border crossing, prompting a counter-attack by a coalition of forces. Jordan, of course, takes these exercises extremely seriously. This nation stands right in the middle of one of the world's most volatile regions. Syria is just 60 kilometres north of here, and back in 2014, Islamic State seized the border between Iraq and this nation. This exercise essentially does two things. It proves to the Jordanians that they have reliable and dependable partners, including the UK, and that should push come to shove, those partners would stand shoulder to shoulder with them. 5,000 troops are involved in Eagle Lion, including 214 personnel from the UK. For many of the younger members of 3 Para, this is their first experience of the Middle East and of working alongside a foreign army. For the more experienced paratroopers like Joe and Alex, these overseas exercises are something to be relished.
If you come somewhere like this where it's hot, the place where you're most likely to get deployed is in these conditions, under these circumstances, like they go and fight the same people that we'd hopefully want to go and fight. So I think for them it'd give them the best insight, and obviously anyone the best insight as to what you'd potentially be up against.
I've done an Afghan tour, it was back in 2005 through 2006. So the conditions are very, very, very similar between Afghanistan and Jordan here. The heat, the desert, so yeah, I've kind of missed it.
Eagle Lion is the largest and most complex exercise to take place in the Middle East. For 3 Para, this marks the end of 3 weeks of hard soldiering, sharing knowledge and experience with the Jordanian army, and cementing a partnership that could, if needed, extend from exercise to operations.